Right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol HYLN, Hyliion Holdings Corp. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, and Invest for Tomorrow to all the subscribers. Welcome back. And before we jump into this chart, I do want to announce, for those of you that haven't seen it or you're a first-time viewer, the launch of my website. I just launched it last week, investfortomorrow.com. So here we have a short video giving you an introduction to the purpose and goal of the website. And I have the disclaimer down below, which I advise reading so that no one's misled or misinformed on the purpose of the website. Now, we have forums here that you can go ahead and check out. I highly recommend looking through them. And then we have the members options, which is either the determined investor or advanced investor. And down below, you can see what each one gives you access to. It's completely optional, but you do have to become a member of one of these member options to gain full access to the forums and everything that the website entails. Now, like I stated, it is optional, but I want to say thank you to those of you that have stopped by to check out the website, and thank you to those of you that have joined, and I look forward to building a community of investors where we can all learn and grow together. So let's jump in here to HYLN, and the link to the website will be down below in the description. So HYLN has been in a bearish run, brought itself back up towards $27, and it fell back down. It's slightly picked up, and it's falling now, and it's hitting new lows. So we have some important numbers here. The most important number right now in the near term is 1783. Let's see if I can land on that number exactly as the chart shows here. But 1783, there we go. That is the support here before this ran up into bullish trajectory, and that's the lowest point in this bearish run. I think that is one of the most important numbers. Throwback to SHLL toward its acquisition before the merger. That is the most important number. That was the most important number to keep in mind as this was running up. That is the most important number right now as this is going into bearish trajectory. 1783 gets broken through, and I mean, we have then the next numbers down here at $15 and some change, then down here at $13, and then we're back to square one at $10. So HYLN is a stock that we need to watch closely. Now, I do have some other information that I want to share with investors. I believe that based off of these analysis, it's showing that this is more of a hold long-term play. And if you are bullish and see value in the company and what they're innovative and doing, then you would believe that these are discounts, right? So it all depends on how your perspective is and what you think about the company. I'm not here to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything. I'm just here to go ahead and share with you guys what the charts are showing and what we're seeing. So it all depends on your perspective, but I'm just giving you the overview on both sides of the spectrum. So right now, we got to look at these supports. If they get broken through, it could hit newer lows. Now, here we have one of the stark forecasts and price targets, and it's showing here based off of two analysis. Their ratings is a hold, and they're aiming for a high of 27 12-month forecast and midway point of 24.50. Even their low, based off of the last price from 1794, it's saying here, right, is 22. So they're seeing an upside regardless. So this bearish run is either a discount in the eyes of these analysis or any investors that agree with this, or we're going to have to watch this closely, and they're probably going to have to update this. But it shows here that this is based off of 1794, which is where the price is at right now. We can clearly see that right here based off of today's market close, and it's hanging out now at around 1798. So let's see another market forecast here. So we have here what they're showing. I was looking at headlines to see what's going up with it. It's showing here when it was up 7.1%. I kind of read over this. It's talking about how to play Hyliion. It's an advisor or analysis from Investors Place talking about, you go ahead and play it out how you want, but this could also fall down if it doesn't hold up from the $17 mark, which we can clearly see that in the chart. So that's what we're showing you here. And I kind of read over it. Didn't say anything like wild of why this is happening and why it fell, almost $1 or $2 from yesterday to today. So let's look here at what the analysis rating. So here we are with obviously HYLN's consensus price target, and that is 24.50. They show that again here, 24.50. They haven't changed it. So I think that that's really where this is going, based off of analysis and what all these forecasts are actually popping up and showing here based off of what we see. And then you could see where it's at right now. They haven't updated this, right? $21.36. The other one was updated. I guess this one's a little bit slower on updating, which I'm really interested in seeing what they have to say. But they keep saying around the same price target, right? So we need to see where this is probably going in the next coming days and the rest of this week. And if this is really a discount, that's what we want to watch for. But everything is showing and leading to a hold. Like, this is a stock that you buy and you're going to hold. And in a year from now or two, you will see the results. This is a long-term play. Now, during the merger, all this wildness is what was making it very speculative and very volatile. But now that things have quieted down, if people believe that this is a true company and that there's potential and opportunity here, then this quietness is actually a pretty decent thing. And then there's another one here, actually, I want to go ahead and take a look at. Actually, it just came to my mind. They're pretty good here with this. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say. Because sometimes when there are these mergers and they're new, they don't have much to say here. But let's see what they have to say about HYLN. Yeah, speculative, right? Buy and hold, fair growth potential. Yeah, this is one of those that, you know, they're kind of honest too. Very speculative. I guess that's what they're saying. The volatility, back and forth, you know, one way or another. And then we got calm investor sentiment, which is what I'm seeing. Things have calmed down. So this is an opportunity to probably get in on this, and then saying fair growth potential. So that's the one thing that's kind of just like break even. I mean, yeah, if a little bit of speculation or good news comes out and this holds up above $17 and it doesn't break through that, I could probably see HYLN, you know, riding up to almost $27 again, or 24, like the different price targets are showing, or even on the low end of 22. So we're gonna have to watch this closely. Now, I did want to share those points so that everyone's aware of them and that you guys can go ahead and see for yourselves. I would definitely recommend doing your own research and due diligence based off of what I've shown, and look up other analysis and other articles. But everything's leaning towards the fact that this stock has an opportunity to jump back up closer to $22. I mean, that was the low end of things, right? So let's go ahead and see here what's our resistance and support. I had stated that if this breaks through 1783, this could be on its way down to newer lows, and we're going to have to watch it closely. So the lowest point reached today was 1792. Super important number to keep in mind. 1792, if that gets broken through and goes down to newer lows and newer resistance levels, it's going to be super important for every single investor to keep that in mind and pay very close attention to how the stock is reacting and how quickly is it moving to newer lows. I think that's probably one of the most important things here right now, our support level and how it's reacting between this support and 1783, and is it going anywhere lower than 1783, because the deeper it goes down and breaks through these supports and newer lows, the further it's moving from the 50-day moving average in a downward direction. So I want every single investor to be aware of that. Now, our 50-day moving average is 1898. That needs to be broken through before getting to resistance. But once this is broken through, the bulls have accomplished getting back into bullish territory, and their next goal is breaking through 1920. That's our resistance here. Highest point before this fell, and 1920 is certainly the point that the bulls want to get to and turn it into a support to pull away from it and reach newer highs. And by doing that, they accomplished two things. They broke through the 50-day moving average to get into bullish territory, and they're breaking through the first resistance to pull further away from the 50-day moving average into bullish territory, reaching newer highs. So very important for the bulls to break through that. But before getting there, they're going to have to break through the 50-day moving average, which is 1898, turn that into a support, and continue to work their way up in that direction. But that is a pretty long stretch. Even if the bulls bring themselves up closer to it and they don't break through the 50-day moving average, at least they can build momentum. So that's something to watch for too. But it's very important that they break through these points before the end of the week, or this continues to linger, because if this just consolidates in a sideways movement in bearish territory, yes, the 50-day moving average can start to catch up to it. But all it takes for the bears to continue to plunge this one down is break through a support and get further down to newer lows. So we need to watch how this is reacting. Is it pulling back up, or is it pulling down below these support levels deeper into bearish territory? As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.